This project is sponsored by PCBWay. From 1st September 2025 to 31st January 2026, PCBWay organized the 8th Project Design Contest. All interested participants can compete in 3 categories: electronic project, mechanical project, or AIoT project. The best project will receive valuable prizes in cash, value coupons, and development boards. Don't miss this unique opportunity and submit your project as soon as possible. PCBWay has all the services you need to create your project at the best price. Hello! Some time ago I presented you a clock project with CrowPanel 2.1-inch HMI ESP32 rotary display. In that project I did not use additional external components, but the display module itself downloads the data from the internet and displays it on the screen. The module also has the ability to communicate with an external device via I2C protocol, so this time I decided to create a project that will demonstrate this ability. As you can see in my previous projects, I have made several radio receivers, so this time the choice was again a radio receiver, but this time with an interesting retro scale for selecting station, because the circular shape of this display is perfect for this purpose. As you can imagine, the device is extremely simple to make, considering that the microcontroller and the display are built into the module itself. We only need to add a radio module and amplifier with speaker. The radio module is TEA5767 and the amplifier is a cheap PAM8403 Class D module with the potentiometer. The housing acts like a sound box, so the sound comes out through the holes around a module. The display module has a mark connector that serves for I2C communication plus power, to which the FM radio module is connected. Now let's see how the device works in real conditions. Immediately after turning on the radio, a retro scale with characteristic green and warm yellow colors appear on the round display. There is also a red arrow that selects show frequency. By moving the rotary encoder to the encoder, the arrow moves accordingly. The initial position of the arrow, i.e. the frequency, is entered into the code as desired. You can also see that under the FM scale there is also an AM scale, which is actually just a visual detail and has no practical function in this particular project. As you know, the TEA5767 is only a FM radio module. The project intentionally omitted many advanced radio functions such as stereo mono, marking, RDS, digital frequency display, station memorization and others, because the basic idea was to be as close as possible to a retro radio with one basic function, which is manual selection of station on a drum scale. The sensitivity of the receiver primarily depends on the radio module and of course on the receiving antenna. Selecting stations is really easy and almost realistically emulates the original way of selecting on a retro radio. Each step of the router encoder changes the frequency by 100 kHz, so all active stations on the FM band are covered.
În Germania, în coate fundit ca am zis. Iată, faga pua, ducă e doar muciunile cu sol, cu squadra să... Trash dashurii, por mua më sjell dhimbje. Dashuri nga zemra.
Të ardhmen, po pastaj duke filluar nga 20 euro në muaj.
And finally, a short conclusion. This project combines the modern capabilities of the CrowPanel ESP32 Display module with a true retro radio focusing on the manual drum scale station selection. The simple hardware setup means anyone can create this vintage style audio device and enjoy the realistic emulation of classic radio tuning.